All right, so very quickly, we're just going to review the throw by Toreando. We've been working on Toreando passes for the last 2 weeks now, and we're going to finish off with the 3rd week following up. But this is the throw by setup. So when we approach our partner, I'm going to make double shin grips here right down at the ankles. All right, and I'm going to start off by just chucking them off to one side. I can do a little bit of a juke, go left and then right. Doesn't really matter. I just need to cut an angle. So after I kind of load up and throw Robert's legs off to the side, I'm going to step in the opposite direction, and he's immediately going to start to shrimp and turn and face. But with that little throw by, it gives me the opportunity to get my hands posted on the hip and the knee. Just a couple key details here. I want my palm facing here with my thumb up, not like this. I feel like that's a really weak grip, and I see this a lot here when we're doing the Toreando. I want to tuck my elbow in tight and wind my shoulder up. My hand goes to the hip, and I kind of wedge my forearm into the crease that's created between the thigh and the rib cage. And then I'm also going to start to duck my head down and in. Reason being is this, if I'm up here with a really high head, Robert can take this leg up and over and start to pass it in front and kind of get this shallow lasso. And that's going to make it really hard for me to finish my Toreando pass. So by getting my head just a little bit lower than the knee, it makes it hard for that grip to be engaged. So I've got my hand on the ribs, my other hand on the knee here, and my head comes in nice and low, and I'm weighting my hands by being on my toes. Right? I'm in like a quad pod position here. Once I'm here, I'm going to start to circle to my right. I don't want to come this way. Robert can follow me there. I'm going to start to circle towards his feet. On my toes, and I'm coming in. As I close the distance, my legs are going to be in a V shape, just like his body. My elbows coming down, and my left hand's going to shoot around and get this kind of backside claw grip here on his trap. And as Robert turns into me, he's going to face. I'm just going to drop my elbow down and try and get it as close to my knee as possible. And then if he does start to shrimp in, I can just throw a little tight waist, turn my hips down, and just constantly walk his legs back and have them face the opposite direction. This is a really nice solid pin. Almost feels like a little bit of a body lock there when we get that tight waist. So one more time, using the throw by setup, I grab ankles, shuck one direction, step the other side. I get my hands in place, head comes down nice and low, and then I circle, circle, circle. Once I feel that leg pass under my torso, I give it a push, and I immediately pull my arm out so I can shoot this grip, pin my elbow in tight, shoot a little tight waist, and then I can drop my hips down, making it really hard for him to get this bottom knee shield in place. So throw by Toreando, that's what we're working on this week, and we're going to finish off Toreandos next week.